this is how I think Spain saved football. So in today's match, I was a neutral. I don't support Argentina or Spain. I support France. That's my team. Since a kid, since forever. That's my team. Matter of fact, I supported Argentina in 2020, because of Messi. Because, he's the GOAT. So I felt like, okay, he should win it. Mbappe already won it. So I wasn't worried about that. So I was just like wanting Messi to win. But let's put that aside. This is why Spain saved football. Let me tell you why. First of all, Spain deserved the win 100%. Nobody can argue. Spain made Argentina look like they didn't belong in the finals. And I feel like that's false. I feel like Argentina played very good, and I feel like Messi played very good. I feel like this World Cup is Messi's best World Cup he's ever had. Like, it's insane, but I feel like it's true. Like, he scored so much, he assisted a lot, and just the chances that he creates is crazy. But in the final, we didn't see none of that. Spain locked them up in every single stat. They beat them in every single stat. Like, it was actually crazy. It was like seeing kids and grown men play. Like I expected. I expected Spain to go into this match and just dominate. I'm not gonna lie, possession, passing, you know. But I felt like Argentina would go into this match and fight a little bit more. That's what Argentina is all about, fighting and their fighting spirit and never giving up. And they had that until Enzo Fernandez got the red card, which is a deserved red card if you ask me. The first yellow card is deserved. The second yellow card is deserved. No question about that. Chat to me in the comments. I don't care. No questions about that. First yellow card, he was talking back to the referee, this and that. Referee was like, okay, take the yellow. Right? The second yellow card, he made Kubarsi do a whole 360 around the world, bro. Like, yeah. you you have to get out. I am not gonna lie. Yeah, Spain just deserved to win. And let me just take you into the Argentina trip this World Cup, right? What they faced, the controversy, the hate they faced, bro. And let me tell you why people hate them or hate this this Argentina team. First of all, if you have a GOAT in your team, Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar, okay, whatever, like big names, right? People are gonna hate on them. You're gonna have, especially Messi and Ronaldo, already that's a big target. And in this World Cup, Ronaldo was doing bad, Messi was doing good, right? So obviously Ronaldo fans is gonna feel some type of way that Messi's doing good and Ronaldo's doing bad, right? So Messi's doing good, so obviously he's gonna get hate from Ronaldo fans. Since Ronaldo's doing bad anyways, Messi fans is just saying Ronaldo's doing bad, and that's getting to them. And I feel like that puts a lot of hate on Argentina and Messi, from the Ronaldo fans. And then that's one thing Argentina did. The second thing, the Argentinian fans being racist, throwing bottles and beers all over the place, and just making monkey noises to speed. Like, come on, what we doing? Is this the World Cup or a zoo, bro? You get what I'm saying? Like, come on, where's your manners, bro? Like, just watch the game. Everybody's there to watch the game, so just watch the game. I'm not gonna lie, throughout football, everywhere, there has been racist fans, and that's just how the world is. Okay, racism is there, and it's always gonna be there, right? It doesn't mean that's good. It's definitely bad, but it's there, and it's will always. Some people will always be racist, right? So I feel like, okay, yeah, Argentinian fans are kind of racist and aggressive, and they fight people even though they won. Even though you just won, you gonna fight other people, right? This is from what I'm seeing and my perspective on things. Maybe you have a different perspective, I don't know. And the third thing that I feel like this makes it different. This makes it different than any racist fan base and whatever. I feel like Argentina, not only their fans are racist, some of the players are obviously not all, obviously, and even not all the fans. Let me just make this clear. Not all the fans are racist. Some. Most. Definitely the fans are most, not some. Most are racist and, talk trash and whatever. I get it, you're like really hyped about your country, but chill out. But then the players, some of them, they said some racist remarks to some other players, you know? Like, let me just say two off my head. Two on top of my head is that one player in Benfica, I forgot his name, but it was a Champions League match, and he went up to Vinicius and said something to him, some racist remark to him, right? He was an Argentinian. The other one was, I think, Enzo Fernandez recording that video when they won against, I don't know which country they won against, but I'll put everything here. I'll put every video there. You just can see it, okay? I'm not gonna talk out of my ass, but you can see it, okay? And yeah, it's like it's unacceptable. You're a player representing your whole country. You can't just say that. That's what is different between Argentina and, let's say, for example, England, right? England fans are racist as fuck. They are racist and they're gonna continue being racist, right? And obviously not all, again, not all, but some of them, they're racist. I remember in the Euros when Saka missed the penalty, right? He got hate. He got thrown bananas at. He got, like, it was bad. You get what I'm saying? It was very bad, right? And that's why I'm saying Argentina is different. So Saka is not being racist. Harry Kane is not being racist. The actual players in the team, they're not being racist. It's the fans being racist. So I feel like, yeah, Argentina is different because I feel like the players themselves are doing these things and having this bad reputation. Other than that, I actually don't have anything against Argentina. I feel like they have the best legends that football can offer, and especially their teams in 2014 and 2010 and 2018 even, they were good, respectable teams in my opinion. They have such great legends: Messi, Maradona, Aguero, Higuain, Tevez. They have so many, Di Maria, you know, just so many talents, and they're very talented. And I actually like seeing them play because they play with a really, high energy, and just energy that everyone feeds off. Not only the players, even the fans, even the people that are neutral, they just watching for fun. They see Argentina trying to win, and you just like how they are because they actually try, you know? And I feel like this year, yes, they trying, but they trying to play UFC, MMA, rugby, NFL, something. You know what I'm saying? They playing 50% football, 50% NFL at this point. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, I don't know. Spain just saved football. I'm just telling you, okay? Because if Argentina had won this World Cup, it would have been crazy. You know, I personally didn't mind them winning because I'm like, oh, Messi can have a double, a deuce, a dose. Oh no, dose, bro. You get what I'm saying? 2 World Cups, and that would be amazing. He's a GOAT. He deserves it all the way. He deserves it, right? And that's why I didn't mind Argentina winning. But if they had won, I am telling you right now, everyone is gonna make it seem like it's just rigged and it was supposed to be like that, and they paid FIFA, and FIFA is just supporting them, and Argentina is supporting some and it's just gonna go in some political stuff and then stuff like that, and it would minimize the greatness that Argentina made in this World Cup. You get what I'm saying? And that's my opinion. I feel like Argentina deserved to be in the final, even though they didn't play against teams that are top 15. or whatever, except England and Spain, obviously. It's not luck. It's literally how things turned out. Let's say if Portugal went and won their group stage, they would play against Argentina in the the quarterfinals or something. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, don't blame Argentina for that. They don't have anything to do with that. And I feel like the calls are fair. You know, there was some kind of calls that are kind of like, you know. But at the end of the day, I feel like the referees did a good job, you know. And I feel like refereeing an Argentina match is like, I don't know, going to hell or something. Because if you did some mistake and it was in the favor of Argentina, you would die. You would get so much hate to the point where, like, bro, it's like you can't show your face again. You know, because everyone would hate you. It's literally the most hated team in sports right now. It's crazy how they're hated, you know? And I told you why I understand, but as footballing ability and in the pitch, they're great. They're amazing. You can't even say anything. I feel like they beat Capo Verde fair and square, Egypt fair and square. Every team that they beat fair and square. You get what I'm saying? Egypt, they had a penalty against Egypt and Messi missed, right? They didn't even score off the penalty. Every point they scored is off like a play. You get what I'm saying? They actually create the plays and they win based off football, just pure football. So yeah, I feel like Argentina did play good. They deserve to go to the finals. And unfortunately, they went against the best team in the world, Spain, which 100% deserved the win. I think even if you're an Argentinian fan, Argentinian Messi fan, you understand, like, yeah, they played better than us. We can't do anything. We tried our best, but they're much better tactically and everything, you know. And obviously, it's, you know, unlucky that Enzo got the red card, but he got it, and that changed the game. 100% that changed the game. I feel like if Enzo was still there, it would have went to penalties and Argentina would have won. You know, because Martinez is such a good goalkeeper. He's gonna win it for them. But yeah, that's why Spain winning was a good thing for football.